Is that your notification? Let people know I'm live. I'm live. I'm live on the book and I'm live on the tube. What tube? YouTube. I gotta figure out how to set that camera so that people could actually see what the heck I'm doing. So you're gonna have the echo going?
No, ding dong.
Oh.
Turned it down.
Oh, okay. You can't see the painting from right here, so I'm gonna have to move it.
Tommy's watching. Hey, Tommy.
What's up, Tommy? What's up, Shamika Joe? Shamika Joe, congrats on the baby. So YouTube and Facebook, I decided to go live today. I don't go live a lot. I can do it like that. That works. I decided to go live because, you know, I paint. It's what I do. And I decided I can't see myself with the chat on. No, that don't work. All right, I just won't see myself. I decided to go live because I've started a new collection of paintings titled The Royalty Collection. And I've already finished the first picture, for those who don't know. Excuse me. For those who don't know, the first painting was called, what was the first painting called? Bow and Protect. And so that's Bow and Protect right there. They're 48 inches by 24, so that's what, 4 by 2 feet. That's the king, that's the queen, that's Bow, and that's Protect. I have a video on Instagram and YouTube and Facebook talking about it. But I have a set of 4 paintings that I was doing for the collection because I wanted to do something different. And so I decided that I don't ever go live for anything. So maybe I'll go live while I paint the third piece. I started the second one, but I'm starting the third one today. So I figured I'm gonna go live for it. It's called Indulge. All these paintings are meant to start conversations about relationships, love and relationships. So, you know, not really exciting, you know, just decided that I wanted to paint live. School is finally out. Praise his holy name. I'm moving schools. Praise his holy name thrice times. So that is a blessing in itself. I'm gonna have to stand up to do some of this. So yeah, I'm going to a new school. I'm really happy about that. But I wanted to start a new set of paintings just because I was feeling very bound creatively. I felt like I wasn't being as creative as I possibly could. So I prayed to God. People think I'm usually being funny, but I'm being serious right now. I prayed and I said, Lord, I need some inspiration. I need some inspiration on some new paintings because I wrote a blog on my website. I'm going to get back to what I was saying because it sounds like I'm all over the place. I wrote a blog on my website, travisathompson.com. If you ever get a chance, you know, you can go check that out. But I wrote a blog about that, about struggling with creativity. I don't know however many other creative people go through situations like this. Sometimes, you know, writers hit like a writing block. As a painter, I just felt like I was hitting a painting block. I couldn't figure out what I wanted to paint. And so I felt like I just needed to pray for some inspiration. And, you know, when you ask for something, you better be ready to receive what you're asking for. Because within minutes, I had ideas that would not stop coming for new sets of paintings. And so Bow and Protect came first. Bow and Protect will be available for prints really soon. The prints are on their way. I've ordered them. So once I get them and see how the quality is, I'll decide if I'm gonna sell from that particular vendor. But yeah, that'll be first. It'll be 12 by 12 prints, and I'll be selling them with a frame, and I might be selling them without the frame. I don't know, but we'll see. But what I'm currently working on right now, this is Indulge. It's not nasty, but I wanted it to be sensual. I want to do some colorful stuff. I don't ever really do colorful things, so I want to do something that really pops. So, you know, if you're not following me on Instagram, you can go to the Civ Art Gallery. It's TheSivart Gallery. And then you can see what Bow and Protect looks like there. But yeah, we're trying something different. Appreciate it. There's some people watching on YouTube. One of the biggest things I struggle with painting is finding decent paint. Y'all, I went to Hobby Lobby. Today was the last day for teachers. Today was a optional teacher work day. And since I had used up all of my days when my daughter was born, I had to go in today. So, never mind. Let me shut up before I compromise my job. Anyway, after I left work, I went by Hobby Lobby, and y'all, Hobby Lobby was having a sale. 50% off paint. 50% off paint. What does a guy to do when he walks in and sees 50% off paint? He buys it. It's just like, what would a guy do if she was... Never mind. Shut up, Travis. I almost said something inappropriate. But when something is 50% off, you goes and you get it. So like I said, I'm painting Indulge right now, and all I'm doing today is I'm just laying on the base coat. I sketched everything out on my iPad, and so all I'm doing is just laying down what'll be the base coat, and then I'll go on top of the base coat after this dries. I'm probably going to do this using a palette knife. I'm just using a regular brush to lay down, like I said, the base. But I'll probably go on top of it with a palette knife. And I guess I may go live and finish the whole thing. Yes, school is out for the summer. That's the only reason why I'm on live. So I think I'll probably go live to do the whole thing. So I think that'll just be an interesting thing for y'all to see and for me to do. But speaking about paint, it's really hard to find quality paint at an affordable price because I'm not balling out of control. I haven't hit the lottery. I haven't won the lottery yet. And so there are so many paints out there that are just booty. And that means it's not good. Because sometimes when people hear booty, they think, oh, that it must be good if it's booty, because I think booty is good. But the thing is, we all don't think that way. All of us don't think booty is something that we should be putting our mouths on. But that's another conversation for another day. Or maybe it's for today because we're all adults. People eat groceries. People eat booty like groceries. I'll never understand it. Because most of my groceries, I warm them up or cook them. You can't do that with booty. Booty is raw. That's something I'll never understand. I can't bring myself to do it. Nope. Y'all know what come out of there? Like, ugh, gross. There's no amount of soap in the world that could make someone's hind parts clean enough for me to want to put my mouth on it. Ugh, gross. Oh, Carmen, you say you want to eat my booty? Is what you're saying? I don't want you to. I'd be too afraid I was gonna fart in your face. I'd be really self-conscious if that ever. The thought. No, I'm good. I'm good, thanks. But yeah. So this particular paint, it's all right. This is Artist Loft. This is what they sell at Michael's, and it's okay, but it's So, but like I said, it's just the base coat, and it'll do for today. So we have a woman here, and we have a man here. Right now, the man is upside down. For anybody who was lost, the man is upside down, and I'm painting his beard. So yeah, have y'all checked out Bow and Protect? I just thought that piece was really. I thought the concept of it was interesting because the concept of chess is you have to protect the king, but in chess the king is the weakest piece on the board. Like the king really, the king can't really do anything. Can the king take somebody? Was that a dad gut? You gained the baby weight. It was always there. I just hide it very nicely. It's always been there. Most of the time y'all only see me from the shoulders up. I have abs. Just under several layers of fat. We all have them. That's concept. Message. Everybody has abs. You just can't see them because they're under fat. If you get rid of the fat, you can see the abs. Keep that in your back pocket when somebody tells you that you don't have abs. Say, I got them. You just can't see them. That's a dope concept, ain't it, Carmen? Thank you. All right, I'm not liking the way the beard is looking right now, so I'm gonna leave it alone for a little while and let it dry and get its life together because it's kind of pissing me off. All right, so we're gonna leave his beard alone. Sorry, YouTube, y'all's gonna have to shake. I'm gonna leave this alone, and we're gonna move to the background. But yeah, Hobby Lobby had a whole bunch of colors on sale. I felt like a crackhead in a crack store. They don't have crack stores. Crack house. Crack house. I feel like a crackhead in a crack house. That's what paint does to me. I mean, I ain't about to go like stab nobody for no paint. You know, being a crackhead is a serious addiction. It takes commitment. People snort it and eat it and lick it and all that other kind of stuff. But I enjoy painting. It can be very good therapy. So for those who are joined and don't know, I'm on Facebook and I'm on YouTube. So if you're not watching on one, you could be watching on the other. Or you could be not watching at all because you don't care. Which would not surprise me because, I mean, who really cares when somebody's painting? I think painting is almost like a lost, it's like a lost appreciation. People don't really care for paintings. People don't buy paintings like that. People don't really care about the paintings that you make unless you're dead. Real talk. If you ain't dead, nobody really cares. I mean, you know, it's very few artists who have the opportunity to thrive and be around for the fruits of their labor. So what I've done is I've taken a little bit of pink. I'm gonna go into my Bob Ross. I've taken a little pink, a little fluorescent pink, and a little bit of rogue. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna put these together. We're gonna create a nice little color. And we're gonna use this color on the background. We're not gonna make any happy trees. No happy trees. But we're gonna use this for the background. Just for right up in there and right over here. And hopefully it looks the way I intended to. Ooh, 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 ooh. I teach my students color theory. Oh my gosh, ooh, this color is, yes, I like this. I put too much paint on the plate, but oh, I like this color. Oh, look at that. I don't know, it probably doesn't translate well on camera, but oh, I like this color. This color is nice. This is real nice. What shall we name this color? I'll let y'all name this. Give me your suggestions. What would you call this? It's a mixture of pink, fluorescent pink, and rogue, which is like a magenta-y purple. What would you call it? This color right here. Let's name this color. Let's have some fun. What do we call this color? What do we call it? No suggestions? No one knows? No one cares? Okay. Yes, I like it. I like it like that. Oh, maybe I can sing for you while I paint. Excuse you. Okay. Ooh, ooh. Painting makes me leak. It makes me leak. Carmen hates it when I talk about bodily fluids and stuff. Excuse you, I don't need you commenting on the video like that. I have a bite. Let me ask y'all. When your pants when your panties, your underwear, whatever, when it gets caught in the crack of your butt, what do you call that? I'm asking on Facebook and I'm asking on the one person watching me on YouTube. What do you call it when your pants, panties, or underwear get caught in your butt? For as long as I've been in Charlotte, we call that a bite. When you see somebody with their pants stuck in the crack of their butt, you say, "Ooh, she got a bite," or "Ooh, he got a bite." But Carmen calls it a wedgie. What do you call it? She calls it a wedgie or bite. Interchangeable, I guess. I call it a bite. A wedgie for me was always when the bully was picking on you and they take your underwear and they jack them up like that. I call that giving a wedgie. Like wedgie, I felt like was encompassing of the pants, the panties, and the underwear. They're not just in your crack; they in betwixt your nuts as well. Like that's what I felt like. What wedgie was. It had to be in the front and the back. But I guess girls can't. Never mind. Well, yeah, y'all could have a wedgie as well. Why am I holding my hand like this? I'm special. I like that. I like that a lot. Then right in here. So yeah, I'll be back. Maybe I'll come back tomorrow. Cause see, I usually would work a summer job over the summer, but unfortunately, I won't be working that summer job this year for some things that were out of my control. So, when life gives you oranges, you make Pepsi. So, I decided, well, since I won't be working my normal job, let me just focus on my paintings and drop my daughter off at daycare and use this time to really work on my painting stuff. Back is bite, front is, assuming that meant wedgie. See, back is bite. Back is bite, Carmen. When it's in your butt, it's a bite.
No, it's a wedgie because it's wedged up in between your cheeks.
And it's wedged up between your balls or your lips. It's still a wedgie.
The lips is a camel toe.
Well, no, it's either a camel. Well, women have camel toes. Men have moose knuckles.
Okay.
So that's what that
That's
is.
a wedgie.
No, it's a camel toe and it's moose knuckles.
And it's a wedgie in the back.
No, it's a bite.
Your drawers is wedged up in your.
It's a bite
behind.
in the back.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is because your butt cheeks are biting your
Your
pants.
butt cheeks can't bite nothing. They
Yes,
don't
they can.
bite nothing.
And your
It's wedged.
and your
in there.
nuts can't wedge anything up in there.
I
It
didn't
just
say your
happens.
nuts. I didn't say your nuts. I said your butt.
Your butt can't wedge nothing up there. It comes up there from you. I like this color. I wish there was a way I could save the rest of it because the rest of it I feel like it's about to get wasted. Dang it. Did we decide on a color?
Bubblegum.
I don't like bubblegum.
I know.
Give it a name, like put something before bubblegum. Or like something after bubblegum.
Delicious bubblegum.
Oh, Carmen, that's so original. So yeah, this is fun. I like this. I like painting on live. I feel like the black bald headed Ross. Bob Ross. You know, he had a fro. Yeah, I'm speaking of being bald headed. I miss my hair. You know, innovation has really taken a turn for the better for men. And man weaves don't seem to be as frowned upon as you might have expected. And I kind of want to get a man weave.
That'll be a no.
Excuse me, you don't have a say in the matter.
Yes, I do.
I miss my hair, y'all. I see hairstyles now, and I'm like, I miss even having waves. I didn't have a full ocean. Back when I had hair, I more had like a pond, if you will, a pond that somebody was kind of like standing at the edge, and they were kind of like. They were blowing in the pond and there was a couple little ripples. So I didn't have like full waves when I had hair. But I missed a little bit that I did have. I really do. It was nothing like wearing a do-rag. I'm about to go get a do-rag and just wear it on my scalp. Because I miss, waking up, having the crease lines right here in your forehead from wearing your do-rag all day. I really miss having hair though, for real. I really like this color. In my example when I sketched this out, it was more purple, but I like this. It's a little more pink than I had planned, probably because I used two different kinds of pinks, but I like it. I need to put another coat of it on. See, I wish that there may be a paint out there, but I wish there was a paint that was real thick. Real thick. How long are we in? 20 minutes? It's not bad. I probably could be done with this pretty soon. So I need to let that dry. Maybe I should put a plate on top of this one and go get another one. I don't know. I have to think about that. I don't wanna. Dang it. All right, so we got the beard, we got the background. I guess let me hit her teeth real quick. So yeah, the royalty collection, all the paintings are about relationships, kind of. You know, I just really want people to like look at them and like spark conversations about relationships and stuff. These brushes are too big. I need a smaller brush. Uno momento, por favor. I need to go get another brush. What was I saying? I don't know. Alright. So yeah, I sketched on my idea. I use a projector when I do my paintings because I'm, as an artist, I can critique myself and I know that I'm not good at replicating my drawings on a bigger scale. I'm not good at that kind of stuff. So I always draw it out first, then I make a copy of it and print it out, and then I use a projector to blow it up so that my proportions stay the way they need to be, because I'm not good at mimicking the proportions for my paintings. I know myself well enough to know that that blue is just, ugh. It is just not looking the way I wanted it to. It's no bueno. So I guess I'm gonna have to do this color for her lips because I didn't want the background to be that pink, so she's gonna have to have neon lipstick on today. But it's all right. It's all good in the suburbs because we ain't in the hood. You doing all right over there, Carmen?
Yeah, it's working.
Good. So everybody have a good day. Having a good day. Whoever's still watching on Facebook and whoever's watching on YouTube, hope y'all having a good day.
Renee is on.
Oh yeah, Miss Renee is watching. How are things going up in the 336? Hope it's going all right. Oh, that's not gonna work. That's too bright. Yeah, that's the thing about when you're painting, sometimes stuff don't work out the way you want it to. You gotta go back to the drawing board. When I was in college, one of our professors, he had us paint a picture one time, and we really thought we were doing something. He had us paint a picture, and then he came around with white paint. He painted on top of our picture. And to say we were pissed is an understatement. But he did that to teach us a lesson about not being afraid to mess up. And I ended up taking that like as a life lesson about, just things in general. You start off one way and you think things are gonna go a particular way, and then you get a curveball or an old white man will paint, and it just really throws everything off. But what we created the second time around was far better than what we did the first time. So it wasn't so bad.
Lexi said, "Come get your child."
What she said of that?
Facebook.
Oh, wow. What's she doing? Well, because it made it like the car.
Yep. She said, "Oh, so I'll be out at home." No, girl, I'm at work.
Karma's at work. I'm getting hot. We both at work technically. I'm not at my government job. I'm at the job that's one day gonna hopefully provide an out. So for those that don't know, I'm doing painting parties this summer in Charlotte and surrounding area. Get yourself and some of your friends together. If you book 5 places for a party,
You need 5 people.
5 people, 5 places, don't matter. It can be children. Book 5 spots, and the 6th one is free. So that could be for you or a person of your choice. All you gotta do is book 5 spots, and the 6th one is free. Ranges from 25 to 35 a person. It just depends on the painting that you're doing. That works. I like that. That's cool. Huh? The color? Thank you. That blue is really bothering me. Thank God that's not the last step. That would really tick me off. Yeah, it's not nice. What up, Zay? Alright, so I need to do the lips next. Can I do a split screen? I could only be so lucky. Oh, snap now. Oh, did it pause it though?
Yeah, it pauses it.
It does.
I tried to do Facebook and YouTube.
Oh, okay.
It paused one or the other.
But this is YouTube though. So much for that. Alright. Hopefully that stays wet. Hopefully it stays wet. What'd you say? Alright. I need a lot of paint for this. This look like milk chocolate. Like milk chocolate. Ooh, look at that. Oh, that looks nice. Huh?
So that ain't either one of us.
No, this ain't needs a little darker. Oh, I like that. See, this color paint, it has some good coverage. I probably could have used my huge brush for this part. Ooh. So yeah, if you think you may be interested in purchasing the original for Bow and Protect or Indulge, you know, shoot me a message.
You need to go through management.
You gotta speak to my manager first. Then she can let you know. exactly what I needed it to do. Ooh. How's the signal looking?
You look good on YouTube. I mean, on Facebook.
Well, this brown, the coverage on this is sick. Whoa, that's that is nice. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Man. This is raw sienna. Raw sienna. You were wondering, oh, Travis, what shade of brown is that? That's that raw sienna. I definitely won't have to do this one twice. Because like I said, this is just the base coat, so when I continue working on it, I'll be layering some other colors on top of this. So, yeah. I have to use a small brush to get right there. Yeah. So what's on everybody's mind? What's going on in the news today? What's going on in the news today? Leave that out so I know where that's at. Had to leave a little mark so I knew where her nostril was. Oh. I appreciate some of y'all taking a couple minutes out your day just to stop by and see what's going on in the neighborhood. I'm hungry.
Frank said hello.
Yo, Frank. What's going on, man? Bell ain't gonna be the same without us. Bell ain't gonna be the same without us. Ready to have this
She
baby.
gotta go to the ER today.
For what? What'd you go to the ER for? I bet you already had that baby. Girls are special. I don't want to get too deep, but have you heard about the suicides of Kate Spade and Anthony, that guy? I have heard about the suicides, and it's unfortunate, that people are in a place mentally where they feel like the only escape is to end their lives. I haven't experienced suicide with anyone close to me that I can think of. But I know that mental illness is a real thing, and unfortunately, it's not something that a lot of people take seriously. So somebody on YouTube asked me about suicides. So just for those who don't know, YouTube is here, Facebook is there, just so nobody gets confused. But and it's Frank, that's the same thing I told Autumn. I said, let me know what trip Frank is going on so that I can make sure that's the day I come. As long as it ain't Lazy Five. Because I'm not going back to Lazy Five Ranch. But I was kind of shocked by the Kate Spade one. Not that she was somebody that I followed or somebody that I really, this is gonna sound bad, but not somebody that I necessarily cared about because I'm not really into celebrities and all that kind of stuff. So when I found out that she committed suicide, it was kind of surprising. I mean, you automatically assume that because people have money that they're happy, even though as an adult, I know that that's not the case. Money doesn't buy happiness. You know, but I ain't saying I don't want any. Hello. So if you happen to be on the inside of the Powerball committee and you know what Fridays or Wednesdays numbers are gonna be, feel free to send me the Powerball numbers because money doesn't buy happiness, but a little bit more ain't gonna hurt. Just saying. But I feel like if you know somebody out there who's struggling with depression or who's going through something, I feel like it is your absolute duty to reach out, check up on people, ask people how they're doing. With social media nowadays, we feel like there's no need to really check up on people. We just kind of go off of what we see everybody doing online and don't feel the need to actually just reach out and touch somebody's hand. Make this world a better place. Hey, if you can. Just gonna give y'all that little brief selection. You gotta pay for the rest. But you gotta reach out. Reach out to people. Check up on them. It's easy to get busy with life, and I'm preaching to the choir. But you gotta reach out, check up on people. Because I think everybody, no matter how strong you are, can appreciate somebody just asking you, "Oh, hey, how you doing? How you feeling? Is everything okay? How's life treating you?" I think we all need somebody like that. But prayers to their family, and it's unfortunate, especially the fact that they said Kate Spade had like a 5-year-old or something like that.
13.
Oh, 13. I was way off. But she had a 13-year-old, and I had heard that in her suicide note, she told the daughter, ask your dad. Ask your dad what happened. I'm like, I feel like that puts a whole nother layer on that little girl, young girl having to cope with all of this. Like, you know what you're doing, but for you to tell them directly to ask your father, because people put us through things, but at the same time, I feel like we all have to take responsibility and accountability of the choices and the actions that we make as adults. And yes, people can hurt your feelings, but if somebody is not, and I know emotional abuse is real, I know that. However, I just think that there are some things that you can't blame other people for. And maybe that's just because I'm a secure person to a certain extent, but I just don't feel like it's fair to make it seem like I committed suicide because the way this person treated me. It won't help, but I just don't think it's right to put all of it on somebody else. Some of y'all may disagree. My opinion is not always popular, and I'm okay with that. But I just think that that's terrible, because now that little girl is gonna go through life thinking up until she gets to a point where she can kind of decipher things for herself. But she's gonna go through life wondering, like, what did my daddy do to my mom? I don't know, but may God be with her and the family. Even if he had divorced her, that still does not mean you have to take your life. And I don't want nobody to think I'm victim blaming. Speaking of blaming, I am so sick. Blaming and shaming are the two words that I am so sick and tired of hearing. Victim blaming, we don't hear much other things with blaming, but shaming, I am so sick and tired of hearing that. I'm so sick and tired of hearing the word shaming. Everybody feel like they're getting shamed. Oh, you're fat shaming me. No. Sometimes people are just concerned about your health. Oh, you're slut shaming me. No, I mean, just don't be a hoe. I mean, like, I don't feel like it's that deep. Like, I mean, if you want to go bust it wide open for a goon, go bust it wide open. But you got to understand that people are going to have opinions. I mean, that doesn't mean you have to stop busting it wide open. But everybody's going to have opinions about... Oops, I kind of went out the lines there. Everybody's going to have opinions about what you do, no matter whether you're giving to charity or you're busting it wide open for a goon. So, I mean, like, why do you feel like because you was busting it wide open that means we can't comment on the fact that you was busting it wide open for a goon? When my daughter gets of age, I'm going to tell her, don't be out there busting it wide open for a goon. No. I kind of look at it like this. I'm not going to tell somebody to not do something or to do something that I didn't do myself. You know, when I was young and in these streets, because I was young and in these streets at one point in time, I wasn't out here, I mean, I wasn't busting it wide open, but I wasn't, what would be the equivalent for a man? If a woman busts it wide open, what would the man equivalent be? I wasn't out here laying it like a hammer. Yes? No? Yes? Bust it wide open, lay it like a hammer? Bust it wide open, lay it like a hammer. Does that seem equivalent to y'all? Yes, no? How much this one is, Frank? Indulge? I have to talk to my manager once it's finished. But I'll be doing prints of it as well. If you don't want to buy the originals, I'll be doing prints of all of them. But yeah, when I was young and of age, I wasn't laying it like a hammer. So I feel like it's okay for me to tell my daughter, don't go out here just giving yourself to everybody. How did we get on this topic? How did I start talking about this?
We started talking about Kate Spade.
How did I go from Kate Spade to busting the wide open for a goon?
The issues in the marriage.
Oh, I was talking about slut shaming. Fat shaming. Just put the burger down. I mean, skinny shaming. There's so many. I mean, it's almost like nowadays you can't talk about anybody without it being some kind of shaming. I just think it also comes, you have to be secure in yourself. Yeah, you gotta be secure in yourself. But heck, what do I know? I'm just a bald man in Charlotte, North Carolina. But yeah, so today we're doing the base coat for Indulge. I'll be back. I'll probably be back tomorrow. I ain't got nothing to do. I clearly don't have a job. I'll be back tomorrow to put the next layer on. I'm gonna have to go back over this blue today though, because that blue was just, it's horrendous. So what else is going on in the news? What else is going on? We can have an impromptu Ask Travis. If you have a question that's just burning your loins and you want to know, what would Travis do in this situation? Go ahead and ask now. I'll give you my unfiltered opinion. Especially to my YouTube people, because y'all do Ask Travis more than Facebook people, because people on Facebook, they don't care what I think. They just laugh at my videos. And for the people on Facebook, have any of y'all gone out there and tried the Magnum ice cream? Have any of y'all gone out there and tried? I know most of y'all have saw the Magnum ice cream video. Have you gone and tried it? I mean, have you lived? Have you lived? Because that ice cream is everything. So yeah, I'll be selling prints of this one and Bow and Protect, which is this one over here in the corner. So for people on YouTube, that's Bow and Protect. People on Facebook, Bow and Protect is over there in the corner. I'll be selling prints of those very soon. Like I said, I ordered the prints. I'm waiting on them to get here. I'm excited. You know, I've never sold prints of my work ever. I'm such a perfectionist, y'all. When I make something, I can instantly not like it. I can like it for like a day. I got paint on my leg. I can like it for like a day. But as a perfectionist, I can start to find things I don't like about it very easily. And so it can help, but it can also hurt. Alright. But shoot, if y'all like this one like this, I'll wait till y'all see the finished product. So nobody has anything else going on in the news? Okay. Hope everybody's having a terrific Tuesday. I'm going to switch brushes in a minute. Being a new father, this has been the hardest thing ever to try to find time to paint. Trying to find time to do this has just been so difficult. Teething requires a lot of attention. As all babies do, I'm sure, but our daughter, if you're not even looking at her, she got a problem with it. See me. See me. Don't look at my psoriasis. See me. This has been fun. I like this. I'm gonna have to do this more often. I'm at 2 people on. Does it show you who the 2 people are if you click on it? Oh, 3. And does it show me on here who's watching? No, it doesn't. Oh, somebody asked me something. I want to leave that up so I can see it. Somebody asked me a question on YouTube and I missed it. Oh no, I just saw it now because I opened up the chat thing. Have y'all seen that video of that lady at that graduation who was in that chair and that chair broke?
You fat shaming.
That's not fat shaming. If you break a chair, that is not fat shaming. If she gonna call anybody a fat shamer, she better call that chair a fat shamer. She need to be like, this chair is fat shaming me because it broke in the middle of the graduation ceremony in front of all these people. It made me fall to the ground. That's gotta be so embarrassing though, to break a chair though. That's gotta be embarrassing. I would have left out. But the fact that the person who got it on camera just happened to be facing that way right at the right moment is just crazy though. That chair said, wow, wow. I don't believe that alone. Alright. Then I do the lips. And then I'll be done for today. Oh, thank you so much, Black Butterfly. Black Butterfly. You got a song with it, I just make it up. I enjoy making songs. Making songs up. I think I was supposed to be a rapper. Because I got bars. Oh, shoot. I got bars on bars on bars. All right, all right. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. You know, you got to step back and look at stuff sometimes. Hey, ain't that a word for you? You're one of them. You're one of them what? What
watching,
are you?
You just said who was watching.
I know. I said who's watching?
Yeah. Oh my God. You were talking about who was watching. Can you see who is watching? You was trying to find out how.
But also, she commented that a while ago. Then.
Yes.
Don't be getting smart.
But don't be acting like you don't know what she's talking about.
Don't be getting smart.
Don't be acting like you don't know what she's talking about. Lexus, I got your back.
This color is called Flesh Yellow. And I'm going to use this for lips. YouTube, it might pause for a moment, but I'll be right back if it does. The tongue and the lips. Dang it. I keep getting paint on myself. I think I might need the red. Uno momento, por favor.
Lexus said, thank you, girl, because I'm going to give Travis his calls.
Alexis, you ain't gonna give nobody nothing but a... Never mind. I was gonna say something mean. But you a snitch, so... I'm gonna keep it to myself. So what's going on out there in YouTube land? And before anybody says that I have a new red, I'm just trying to reap all the benefits of this one. There we go. Excuse me. Excited for y'all to see what this looks like, though. So what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to mix a color for this pair of lips right here. I don't want them to look ashy, but I also don't want them to look like they have lipstick on. What?
Lexus comment.
Alexa's gonna mess around and get blocked.
No, you're not.
I think this might be the shade I need. Let me look. This will work. Shaka-ga-ga-ga. So what's going on, people? Oh my gosh. Who's still out there in YouTube land?
Oh, Jesus.
Exactly. So this will be an interesting painting once it's finished because whoever purchases it or one of the prints, you'll have the option of how you hang it. It'll be able to be hung either way. You can hang it with the woman being right side up, or you can hang it the reverse side with the male being right side up. Is the blue different from the others? Different from the others as far as the brand. If that's what you're asking, yes, it's a different brand than the other ones. That's why it's so uneven. The majority of these other ones came from Hobby Lobby, whereas the blue, it says it's a fluorescent blue, but as you can see, there's nothing fluorescent about that. So I'm just gonna have to go over the blue. It's a layer that has to go over all of these anyway, but I wanted the bottom layers to be somewhat even. I know they weren't gonna be perfectly even, but I wanted them to be a lot more even than how that's looking right now, because that's a hot mess. And I don't like it. So I'll probably go over it, or I may just let it fully dry, because from where I'm sitting, I can still see that some of it is wet. So I may have to let it dry and then go over it later on today. But we'll see.
Read this. Don't read it out loud. No responses underneath.
We can discuss it after I get off live. That's why you walked over here? Did the person comment again? Did I miss it? I hate when I start talking and stuff, then my... Ugh. Oh, crap. I don't bring the chat back. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, well. Did somebody just comment?
Lexa said you can make her LGBT painting. I said we have to discuss that with management. We can
Right.
discuss prices.
What you need an LGBT paint for? Go get a rainbow flag. Is that what you want? You want a picture of a rainbow? Or you want to paint with a bunch of letters on it? I'm kidding, that's a joke. I don't want nobody getting offended. You know how y'all do. Alright. So now, alright, what's next? Light yellow, and then like a burgundy and a dark burgundy and a black, or dark burgundy. So I need a nice burgundy. Alright, so now I'm about to do the inside of his mouth. I'm gonna add just a little bit of Rogue to my palette. See if I can make the color I have in my mind. Yo! Get some of this. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to make the tongue color You know, people's tongues are different colors, especially, you know, if you don't brush your teeth and brush your tongue. I think this might be it, though. I'm add a little bit more rogue to it.
Damn, Dominique, why you have to put my whole government name out there like that?
I mean, your name is already up there, though.
Don't do that.
I mean, it's already up there.
Shut up, but that don't mean he had to say it though.
It's not a secret.
I still go by my maiden name.
You do not go by your maiden name.
I'm just kidding.
The government don't even use your maiden name anymore. Hello?
I said I was just kidding.
I think that's good. I think I like that. Yeah, this will work. Alright, so that's what I came up with. That's a mixture of Rogue, which is this color. You like to be doing those makeup videos? They do the makeup videos like this. I'm using blush lipstick. You got it on the camera. That's what they do. They put their hand behind it like that. So it's a mixture of Rogue and Flesh Yellow. And hold on. Come on now, work with me. So it's the main part, the top part. What happened?
Dominique get on my nerves.
What is that? Exactly. I wanted to create a picture that showed, like, that's what I wanted to show. I don't have a word for it, but that's what I wanted to show. That's why her mouth is open and her tongue is out. You know, those of y'all in a relationship, you know. I wanted to show, So when you look at the painting, I want you to hear that. I want you to hear, This is the kind of painting you put in your bedroom. Speaking of paintings in bedrooms, fun fact. Y'all want to know what I have over my bed in my bedroom? I have a painting of Carmen and I naked. And I'm being dead serious. I painted a picture of us bucket naked. Got it over the bed. Because where else would you put that? In the house. Ugh. Alright, now I gotta darken it up a little bit. And I don't think I want to use. Can you toss me that dark skin color? The dark brown color.
This one.
That's the darkest one. This one is already open though. So I'm going to use a little bit of burnt. No, this is raw umber. This is raw umber. This is the darkest brown possible. Pause. What did I say?
Oh, what? Oh, probably talking about the painting over the bed.
Oh yeah. I got a picture of us naked over the bed. Sure do. I don't know if this is the color that I need. This might be. Well, yeah, this might work. I don't know. What is that?
He said it doesn't resonate.
It is dark. This ain't the house Negro brown. This is deep.
Deep in the cotton.
Deep in the fields brown. This is you like a step away from freedom brown. That's what brown this is. I'll show you the house brown. I'm in the house brown. In the house brown. This is we cooking for Massa Brown. This is we one step from Freedom Brown. Dominique, you stupid.
Oh my god. Dominique ain't got it all.
Fun fact regarding my bow and protect, something I don't know if people notice or not. But even though, okay, let me ask this. For those who have seen my bow and protect paintings, did you notice the faces? Did you notice the faces on my bow and protect?
Did you see Dominique's response?
Yeah, Freedom Brown.
He said we got a pack in it.
Wouldn't that be funny if they had a line? Never mind. Let me stop. Before I offend somebody.
Rosa Parks.
Right. Oh, that'd be hot. A nice set of paint that come out for Black History Month. Freedom Brown. I'm not giving up my seat. Yellow. That'd be nice. Water hose red. Weeds free. Freedom papers yellow.
Underground Railroad.
Underground Railroad silver. That's smart. I feel like I should do that. Coming 2019, the Civ Art Gallery presents Black History Month themed paint. House Slave Brown. Freedom Brown. I'm not giving up my seat blue. Water hose yellow. And you can't forget the key color that you gotta have in the collection. Picking cotton white. We dropping that next year. Early next year. Alright, so anyway, back to what I was saying before I got into the foolishness. So for those who have seen I'm gonna take this off so y'all can see it. YouTube, y'all just have to suffer. So for those who have seen my Bow and Protect paintings, did you notice, there's my lighting, did you notice the faces? Because that's what really makes Bow and Protect important. So, for example, this is the king, but if you look here, it's the side profile of a man on each side. And for that one, oh wait, it's showing. For that one, there's a side profile of a woman. It is. That's very important. The side profiles, I feel like, are what really makes it interesting. So if you haven't seen it, for those over here on YouTube, here are the Bow and Protect paintings. Let me see if I can hold this the correct way without covering the camera. All right. So for example, that's Bow, but the silhouette of the woman is on both sides of the chest piece, just like the silhouette of the man is on both sides. Y'all see that? See, people don't even notice little stuff like that. It's about the little details. It's about the little details that matter. That's the stuff that matters. All right, I think I need black. Maybe not. I think I may maybe I can use Freedom Brown. Can you roll me over that black? There's one that's already open. No, never mind. I don't want to use black. I'm not going to use black. I don't want to overpower it. I'm just going to use brown. I'm going to use it right here. Oh, yeah. Woo! Yeah, that is. Get it, Travis. Is it still wet? Is it still wet? Is it wet or is it dry? It's still wet. Hmm?
That's what got TT here.
You so nasty. Go back over this. Then I'm gonna go over that blue. Oh yeah, that looks so much better. Alright. Oh, you can bring people on camera now? I didn't know that. Oh, that's what's up. Did you know you could do it on Facebook?
What?
You can say you can when somebody joins, it says you can bring them on camera.
You want to put me on camera with you?
Yeah, maybe we'll do that next time.
Introduce him.
My
Your
manager.
manager's got his assistant.
Oh, yeah, that's much better. Oh. Yeah. All right, okay. We on our way. We cooking with grease. Ain't that what the old people say? We cooking with grease now. I am about to do the tongue and the beard, and I am done for today. Been on here for an hour and some change. This has been a good idea. So I'll probably be back tomorrow. Don't know if it's official or not. If I do, it'll probably be around the same time, about 1. I'll be back to do the next step, because today was just the beginning. So what I'm doing, I'm just mixing. I just need a pink for her tongue. I just need to get these base colors on today so I can let it dry before I go in and layer on what's going on top. Yeah, that works.
Did you give out all your recipes at work?
I only gave out one. Because the people that I thought I would see, I didn't see them. And I wasn't about to give it to people I didn't care about.
Word.
Excuse me. Maybe we should give Tegan like a canvas and some non-hazardous paint and let her make a mess and then sell it for like millions of dollars.
She gonna paint everywhere.
Right, we'll put her in a room like covered in plastic.
sure the bathtub is ready for her when she finishes.
Right. I think that's the way I wanted it to look. Let me check. Okay, yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. So now,
What you about to do with that blue?
so what?
What you gonna do with that blue? Just put it
I'm gonna have to go on top of it. And I think I'm going on top of it with that one. I'm gonna look and see how that blue that I just bought looks. Because I gotta cover this up. It looks terrible. In the tub. Not the dark one, but the lighter one. No, it's blue. I don't think I brought it over here. I probably can use this. It don't have a high level of opacity, but it'll do for today. It'll do for today. I really wish I could tell on YouTube who was watching on YouTube. Because I still had the steady 2 people and I just want to know who it is. But it won't show me, it just shows me 2 people. Alright. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's it. They'll tell me once I finish this, I'm definitely getting something to eat.
Yeah, I gotta go release at 3. cute.
Yeah, she's smiling.
Yeah. She sent it to all of us. Did you see it? The
Mhm.
screen went black.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What?
This.
That was you.
That's how I blew.
Well, y'all, those of you still watching, did you click off of it?
Yeah, I'm not on Facebook no more. I looked at the message.
Oh, okay. I appreciate y'all for watching. Those who are still here. Thank you for commenting. I'll bring the cameras back so y'all can see where it's at right now. And you can see. Can I switch the camera around? Okay. Yes, I've been painting in my slides. All right. So, this is what we have so far. Like I said, I got to go back in and put on the top layer for it. And like I said, okay, it says you can't turn your phone while you're recording. Okay, well, excuse me. Stupid. So, yeah, that's what it looks like. So I'm about to end the Facebook one. So thank you so much for watching. I'll probably be back tomorrow to work on the second layer. Probably. Peace. And for Instagram, not Instagram, YouTube, I'm gonna flip it around. So this is what it looks like. And can I flip it on YouTube? No, it says orientation is locked. Okay. So yeah, this is what it looks like for right now. I have to go back and add on the second layers.